Good afternoon. It is Mental Health Monday, and I am Executive Director Amy Bloch here at Catholic Charities, along with Benita Triplett, our Clinical Director. Hi, Benita. How are you?
Hello, doing good.
Good. Well, today we wanted to spend a couple minutes talking about something that can be difficult for a lot of people, talking about suicide. The month of September is Suicide Awareness Month. And although a difficult topic, it's a very important one for people to have some awareness around. So Benita, could you start by just sharing what are some of the signs that people have that might be thinking about or contemplating suicide?
Some common signs would be no isolation, too much or sleeping too little. Sometimes people will have reckless behaviors. I would say risky behaviors, such as doing things that may be of danger to themselves or others and not really caring to themselves would be somewhat of a sign. Substance use like drugs or alcohol, if they're abusing that would be something to notice. Sometimes people will say that they're a burden to others, more of that hopelessness, helpless kind of talk. If people are feeling like, oh, I'm a burden to my parents or to others, and like saving up pills or collecting different items, warning sign. And then ultimately, if you hear people often talking about death and dying, or even some obsession with suicide, you'll hear them talking more about dying. That's a warning sign.
So if you hear, people talking about it, I know sometimes, I've heard people say things like, oh, I hope I don't wake up in the morning, or, oh, I just wish it would just all go away, or I would just go away. Are those things that people should take seriously when you hear that in people?
I would ask them. I mean, sometimes people may be joking, but we never know. And to me, if someone is making a comment about wanting to die, or I would just ask. Don't be fearful to ask. Some people think that, oh, if I ask them about it, it might make them think of doing it. But it's better to have a conversation about it and open up the door for them to talk about it. Because if you talk about it, then they will honestly answer you, and it's not going to make them something that they had no intentions on doing. So don't be afraid to have that conversation. If they are talking about it, ask.
Right. That's often a myth that people think or that they have, is that if I bring it up, it's going to put that thought in their head, when they often, if they're talking about it, they're already thinking about it, right?
Right. Correct.
And you shared, I think when we're the ones to bring it up, it creates an opportunity for them to talk about it. And hopefully then they're able to get some help or talk it through so they won't act on those things.
Right.
At what point, if somebody's talking about it, Benita, as a loved one or as a friend, should we intervene and encourage or make sure that they're getting help for that versus somebody who's maybe just having a bad day or a rough time? When do we need to intervene?
I would intervene if you're noticing any of the warning signs, or if they're themselves sharing, that they need help. Just if you notice anything different about their behavior, I would reach out to them, number one, maybe not in danger of hurting self or others, but if you see something, then say something. So a trusted person, if it's at school, have them, a counselor, a teacher, another parent. You can talk with a clergy member, someone that you trust. Ultimately, we at Catholic Charities, we offer services for that. You can call here, and we can help assess those situations and set up services as needed. But the main thing is, if you see something is not right, say something.
Yeah, great advice. And like Benita said, if you're ever uncertain, please don't hesitate to give us a call. We're happy to talk you through it. Or if you yourself are having those thoughts, please reach out. You can reach out at any of our locations. You can find information on our website at cathchar.com. That's CATHCHAR.com. And please remember, there is always hope and there's always help. Thank you so much, Benita, and to all of you,
You're
have
welcome.
a great day. Thanks.